what is up, my T-Rex fam? How are you guys doing? So I thought I'd come on here and give you guys like a little bit of an update on what I've been up to. First of all, I really suck at this whole vlogging thing ever since quarantine started. However, I gotta give myself a little bit of props because the last time I uploaded was 2 weeks ago, and I'm proud of myself because I didn't give myself a month and then I put up another video. So I gotta give myself a little bit of props for that. Gold star, because I only waited 2 weeks instead of a whole month. So yeah, so I was good about that. But the last time I talked to you guys, oh yeah, I was saying that I was like really hot and that I think Amazon like messed up on our order. They said that they were going to deliver our AC on a certain day, but then we ended up waiting like an extra day. And I was so annoyed with that, but thank goodness we ended up getting our AC literally like the day after I uploaded that video. So we are officially an AC family, an AC unit, so we are not burning up during this whole heat wave that California's been getting. Yeah, so we're good with that. We're not melting. Aside from that, a lot of exciting things are happening for us. First off, it's funny because I have a little like list of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about on my phone, on my little notebook. That way I don't get, sidetracked. And like once I upload this video, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot I want to talk about that. But this one I won't forget because I have a little bit of a list of things, of topics I wanted to mention on this video. So yeah, so basically, aside from everything bad happening in 2020, I wanted to give out a list of things positive that are happening for us in 2020. Well, for us as in me and my family. Because I don't want 2020 to seem like it's just nothing but a bad crap year. I want to also acknowledge, some of the good things that's, happened. So, one of the good things that's gonna happen in 2020 is my sister, you guys. My sister is getting married. I'm so excited for her. She's marrying her boyfriend. They've been going out for a while, and it's so exciting. I'm so happy. I like him. I like the guy that she's marrying, and I approve. Hold on, my screen just went dim. I don't know why it does that. I'm on my laptop, by the way. Okay. But yeah, I approve of him. He's so cool. He's funny, and honestly, like, I have a connection with him. I like him. Like, I don't know. He's different. He's okay. He's all right. So yeah, they're getting married in December. And I'm really excited. I'm kind of like, when I found out that they were getting married, that she got engaged, I was really excited, but then after that, just for a split second, I was a little sad because, she's my sister. She's my little baby sister. Even though she's not a baby anymore, she's going to be 27 this year. But I'm just like, oh my god, my sister. She's like my baby sister. Like, I remember when she was like a little tyke, a little munchkin. And now she's growing up. But I'm excited. I'm going to have a brother, and I'm so excited. I couldn't be happier. Yeah, so maybe next year I'll be an aunt. No, I'm just kidding. No, she is going to be married. She's not going to be a Menendez anymore. Oh my god. For those of you guys who don't know, I rarely ever say my last name. My maiden last name. I'm Menendez. Yeah, so that's my last name. And that's also her last name. Duh. But, she's not going to be a Menendez anymore. She's going to be a Smith. Raina Smith. But it's all good. It has a nice ring to it. But yeah, so they're going to get married in December. And I couldn't be more excited for her. I'm happy for her. Oh my god, I'm excited. So yeah, that's happening in December, and so far that's the only wedding that we're gonna, partake in. We were gonna have a wedding to go to in October. It was gonna be a Halloween wedding, but because of COVID and everything that's been going on, our friend and sorry you guys, I got cut off rude. My laptop just cut me off. But no, I was saying that we were gonna have another wedding to go to next month in October. It was gonna be a Halloween wedding, but our friend and her fiance decided to postpone it for next Halloween because of COVID, and she was really, really bummed out about it. But I love what she said on her cancellation announcement, that just because the wedding is canceled doesn't mean their love is canceled. So I was like, that's right, girl. That's right. You tell them. So yeah, they're gonna have a Zoom wedding, like a Zoom little ceremony of them actually getting married, and we're gonna watch it. So I'm excited. By the way, don't pay attention to my hair. I don't know what it's doing. Whatever. Hello, how are you? So yeah, that's a wedding we were gonna partake in. It was gonna be a Halloween wedding, and I was thinking about going either as Hermione because it was kind of like magic themed, like Harry Potter themed, and I really, really wanted to either go as Hermione Granger or Lydia from Beetlejuice. Yeah, that would have been so fun. But yeah, it's all good because they're gonna have a Halloween wedding next year. Which, by the way, this year would have been perfect because she's really into like the horror scene, and so they were gonna do it. Since this year Halloween was gonna be on a Saturday, it was also gonna be a full moon, so it would have been perfect. Saturday Halloween with a full moon. Oh, it would have been amazing. But thanks COVID for ruining all the fun for us. This is why we can't have nice things, COVID. Yeah. But anyway, they're gonna do it next year, next Halloween. It might not be on a Saturday, it might not be a full moon, but regardless, it's gonna be on Halloween. But yeah, so that was one little upside. But I'm so glad that they're still gonna be together. Their love is not canceled, which I love. Yeah, and also I've recently been feeling kind of down, like in the friends department for myself. Um, I started realizing, and this is not like a poor, pitiful, feel sorry for me kind of moment, but recently I've been noticing that I really don't have very many friends that I talk to, really. And I feel like I do text people, but um, I'm not trying to put anybody down, any of my friends down, and but the thing is, I feel like when I do text friends, but I feel like we only converse through text is if I text them first. Like nobody really ever and like I'm saying, it's not like a feel sorry for me kind of thing. I'm just like venting. Um, I noticed, and maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it's just how I see it, but I noticed like a lot of my friends, they don't really text me first. I'm always the one to text them first, like, "Hi, how are you?" Like, "Oh hey girl, what's up?" or "What up, dude?" Um, yeah. So a lot of the time when we text, I'm always the one to initiate the text first. So I've decided to reach out to people that I haven't talked to in a long, long time, and freaking laptop. I've reached out to people that I haven't talked to in a long time today, and actually felt kind of cool, and not just like friends that I normally talk to, but like friends that I have who are, I guess the only way I can say it is like friends who are kind of like me in my situation, where we have, like the wheelchair in common. So I have like two friends that I have, and today I recently, reached out to them, and we've been talking like throughout the day. So, I feel a lot better, and I'm gonna try my best to, like keep in touch with them. Because I feel like I watch Anthony a lot and his friends, and one thing they have in common is he suffers with anxiety, and so he has a lot of friends who kind of have the same situation. Um, and I look at that and I'm just like, wow, like he actually has friends that he can relate to, that he can talk to about stuff in that like particular, situation. Whereas me, I do have friends who are like me, that have a wheelchair, but I never talk to them. And how am I gonna talk to somebody how am I gonna talk to people who I can relate to, who are a lot like me? How am I gonna talk to them if I don't reach out to them? So that's what I did today, and I've been talking to two of my friends who have wheelchairs like me. And yeah, we've been talking throughout the day, and it's really, really cool. And it's kind of like I feel a lot better. I'm like, yay, I have friends. I mean, I have friends, you guys. I'm not saying I don't have friends, but I'm just saying, like, I want more friends who I have things in common with. Because when I was younger, like when I was a teenager, my mom, she always wanted me to, like, um, meet kids who are like me, who are in wheelchairs, and, like, get involved. And, like, I just thought that was so lame. I'm like, ugh, no, I don't want to. I don't want to because it looks kind of weird. And they're in a wheelchair, and I'm not like that. And yeah, I know that sounds bratty. I know that. But I was young and stupid. And had I listened to my mom back then, I probably would have had more friends who are a lot like me in my situation. Not necessarily friends that have CP like I do, but friends who are, like in wheelchairs and like, who are like me. They don't have to have CP, but like, just have like, you know, um, experiences in wheelchairs. Yeah. I feel like I keep repeating myself. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, so I listened to my mom back then. I probably would have like more friends like that now. And I don't mean like friends like that. I don't mean like that, but it's just how I talk. I don't know if I'm supposed to word it any way I can, but yeah, so now that ever since I got with like this agency that I work with, like a caregiving agency, I met one girl, um, and we became like friends. And I recently, today, like I said earlier, I got in touch with her and we started talking again. And she's a lot like me. And then my friend that I went to high school with, him and his wife are in wheelchairs too. And I recently reached out to her today. She's also in a wheelchair. Stupid laptop. She doesn't necessarily have what I have. I think she has, I want to say she has spina bifida, I want to say. But she, I don't want to necessarily say it's my husband's alarm clock. He's taking a nap, so I woke him up. But she doesn't have CP, but I think she has spina bifida. Anyway, I'm babbling. She's also in a wheelchair, and basically, I just want to reach out to people who are in wheelchairs like me. Yeah. I feel like I'm talking like someone just drank a whole gallon of caffeine, but I didn't. I mean, I had coffee this morning, but that was this morning, and it's now currently 7 o'clock at night. And I feel like I'm just like rambling, and I'm just gonna go on to the next topic. But yeah, anyway, that's what I want to do, is reach out to friends who are more like me, who have more things in common, like me, like wheelchairs and whatever. You know what kind of like triggered this thing? I've been watching on Hulu. First, I watched Little Women Atlanta and Little Women LA. I'm currently watching. I'm just like watching the show, and I'm thinking like, dang, they have a support group because they all go through the same thing. They are all little women. They're fierce little women, by the way. Yes, come on, give them some props. I'm just like, they have a group. They have a group of little women, and they're friends, and I know they relate to each other. And then that's when I decided, I'm like, you know what? I want to reach out to people who are like me, who are in wheelchairs, and just, the exact same support group they have, I want to have for myself too. So that's, pretty much what triggered it, what triggered my I want more friends who are like me. So yeah. What else did I want to, CP groups, actually, yeah, actually formed those two categories together. It's funny because I have like a list of things that says sisters getting married, reaching out to friends I haven't talked to in a while, and then CP support groups, which I kind of covered, so I killed two birds with one stone. Another thing I wanted to mention was, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but when I was 10, I got really, really into singing, and there's my kitty. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, I got into singing when I was 10, and I really, really loved it. And yeah, and I used to sing in churches growing up. I sang in high school. I was in a vocal ensemble. We went to San Francisco. That was actually my first trip I ever took without my parents, without my family. And we went on a jazz competition. We won first place. That's a whole other story in itself. I'll probably do another video based on that. Yeah, so I really, really want to take up singing. I loved it. And my number one inspiration that got me into singing was Selena. So I'm just like, R.I.P. girl, R.I.P. But yeah, I love Selena. And just watching her, sing and dance on stage when I was like 10. I was just like, whoa, that looks cool. I really want to do that. So I started, singing. I noticed her when I was 10, but I didn't necessarily start singing until I was like 11 or 12. And I loved it. The first time I sang was for my parents' church that we had. And I sang for their 1 year anniversary of when they started the church. And yeah, it was fun and I loved it. And yeah, so I want to get back into singing. It's going to be a little bit difficult because of, the quarantine and everything that's been happening. But, I went online and I found out that there are some virtual singing lessons, classes to, help jumpstart my singing adventure, if you will. Another thing I wanted to touch base on is, you guys, my kitty Penny. He is, first of all, no matter how old he gets, he will always be my kitty. So before you guys even say, wow, he's an adult, he's not a kitty anymore, he's a cat. Like, no girl, he's a kitty. He's my kitty, okay? Okay. Yeah, so let's see, in August of last year, August 1st, he was born. He came into this world. He popped out of his mama's belly, and he was born. It was so precious. We found out he was born in August because that's what his vet told us. And then we celebrated his little birthday. I don't have any pictures or videos of it. My husband posted some stuff about him on Facebook. But yeah, I am going to do like a little, from when he was a baby until now, because he's changed a lot. You could tell. And so he turned 1 this past August 1st. And then, not only that, but in September, we're in September. Yes, we are. So September 9th, no. September 10th is when we first got him. When he first came traipsing into our lives, we got him. So we've had him basically, long story short, we've had him for a whole entire year. So yeah. So a year with Pennywise Marone. A year with Penny has been quite an adventure. It's been so much fun, and I love him. He is my son. He is, even though he's not a human child, he is my child, and I love him. So I had this rule. I don't call him the cat. No, he is not the cat. He is Kitty or he is Penny. Whichever one you choose, that's fine. But he is not the cat. So when they say, oh, let me go put the cat away, I'm just like, no, he's not the cat. He is Kitty or Penny. But yeah, so he's been with us for a whole year, and I'm so happy and excited, and yeah, I love him. He's a little turd, but I love him. But aside from that, you guys had your pumpkin spice lattes yet? I've had pumpkin drinks, from I've had a pumpkin drink from what's that one? It's not Starbucks, but it's not Dunkin' either. It's what is it called? Coffee Bean. I've had a pumpkin drink from Coffee Bean. It was very delicious, and yeah, it was so good, and I think I still have some left. But yeah, you guys had any pumpkin spice drinks? Since, it's not fall yet. Fall doesn't start till September 22nd, but pumpkin drinks are already being released into the universe, so you guys can just go out and get them and enjoy them. But yeah, those were all of my, positive things that's been happening with me in my life. And I hope you guys still stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. That reminds me of that one episode. Do you guys ever watch Rocko's Modern Life? There was this one episode where I forgot what his name was. I want to say his name was Norbert or Philbert or something Bert. And he's at the comic book store. He's like, turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, wash your hands. That might be for us old folks, for us who are like in our 30s or whatever, but it was a Nickelodeon show. It was called Rocko's Modern Life. Google it, YouTube it. It'll be there for you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. But I will see you guys in the next video. I love you, my T-Rex babies. And yeah, okay, love you, bye.